Well, hello, my beautiful people. My name is Gant, and welcome to Ascendant Hearts. I know nothing about this game. Someone recommended it. The Global Stalker, one of my subs, you recommended this game, and I'm not having doubts, but how this game opened, the music, and these three beautiful ladies, right? Even her, she just looks too happy, right? I'm like, what am I even playing? So yeah, we're playing Ascendant Hearts. This was made by, I don't even know who made it, to be honest. Let me check right now. The VisualNoveler publish and distribute this game. Develop and publish this game, I meant. Alrighty, let's see what this is all about. Okay, so it looks like a girl. So, are you lonely? Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? Oh, I got no mouse, really? That's a downer. I want to be your friend. Won't you be my friend? I'll see you very soon, my friend. What the heck was that? I wake up slowly. My head hurts. What happened? I squint at the bright sunlight and ease myself up. I'm in some sort of a town square? This place isn't familiar at all. I rub my head. The last thing I remember is nothing. Where was I before this? Where am I from? Something tells me this town isn't it, but fuzzy thoughts make it difficult to focus. I look around for someone who can tell me what happened, but the area is empty, deserted. It sends a shiver through me. Yeah, why are you laughing? I don't know what it is. It's the audio. I've never heard anything like this before. I like it. I don't know what it is. Ever since I started learning to be an audio engineer, I'm starting to hear things a little bit too well in music, and it's starting to make me mad a little bit. Like music, sound effects, even in some movies, I'm listening to, I wonder why they chose that one. You know what I mean? Anyway, it makes me shiver. My name is Hayato. Hello? My voice shatters the silence. No one answers. The town is as quiet as ever as it's been abandoned. I can't shake the feeling that something strange is going on. Where in the world am I? I've never seen a place like this before. My town is more... my head. I still can't focus on anything specific, but I know my town is different. There should be people bustling along sidewalks and cars driving down the street. Not only is this town empty, but I don't see anywhere cars could fit. I take a few hesitant steps down the street. Hello? All of the houses are silent and dark. I catch a glimpse of a face peeking at me from a window, but when I take a closer look, the person ducks away. Come on, you gotta be kidding me. Why is everyone hiding? Are people here afraid of strangers? Something growls behind me. I stiffen and roll around. I love it! Look at him! He's like a cute little puppy! Ah! You know what I will name you? Your name will now be Vato. Seriously, I want a dog and I want to name him Vato. You know how cool that is? Come here, Vato. Vato, don't do that. Yeah, what is Vato? Vato is basically like your homie, like Vato. Like, sup Vato? Sup my friend, or sup fool? You know what I mean? Nice doggy. Just stay over there. More? What are these things? One lunges forward and stabs at my leg. I jump back. In the back of my mind, a tiny voice whispers that there should be some sort of dramatic music. Great. Not only being attacked, I'm cracking up. As I stare at the monster, I can't help but think this feels less like a wild animal attack than a video game battle. But it doesn't matter. Either way, I don't know how to fight them. As the second one prepares to lunge, I flee. Help! Anyone! Despite my cries, I stopped wondering where all the people are. If I knew these monsters were around, I wouldn't be outside either. No one is going to help me. There's more of these cute little doggies. The monsters give chase as I race across the square. Up ahead, 2 more jump out from between the buildings. Ugh. There's nowhere left to run. I lift my hands to shield my face. All 4 monsters close in on me at once. Get down! The voice startles me, but I obey. I drop to the ground. Heat presses my skin as the air above me explodes into fire. When the fire fades, the monsters are gone. Only ashes remain. I lift my head and stare in shock at the young woman who approaches me. Are you alright? Cat, don't do this. No, don't do this again. Are you alright? I'm gonna give her this voice. Are you alright? I wouldn't call my current condition alright. I'm lost, confused, just got attacked by monsters, and I might have amnesia. On the other hand, I'm physically unharmed, and that's probably what she means. Yeah, you came just in time. I want to give her that deep voice, but at the same time, I feel like it's gonna be like, oh, you can romance her. And who wants to romance this? Do you love this voice, subscribers, or people who are watching this video? Do you love this voice? Do you want to bang her with this? You know, if she had this voice, would you bang her? Comment down below. We know nothing about her yet. Comment down below right now. Would you bang her? Oh yeah, I like her pink hair, but she's gonna not talk the whole time. Imagine the whole time like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Yes, you came just in time. What were you doing out here alone? I'm not sure. I woke up by the fountain. What were those monsters anyway? And how did you defeat them? Was that magic? You're not from around here. I nod. Although her flat tone makes it clear it's a statement, not a question. It must be obvious I'm a stranger here. Come on. Welcome to Lightshire. My name is Shiori. Shiori. I'll show you around. Thank you. I'm Hayato. As we head through the town square, people emerge from their houses. Some look upset or annoyed, but not nearly as shaken as they should be for people whose town just got attacked by monsters. Did they know the monsters were coming? Of course, we all saw the flash. Flash? The flash of light that signals a monster attack. Only adventurers ready to fight go out when they see the flash. Oh. Anyways, the inn is over there. You probably want to stop in soon. Although it can wait a bit since you said you're fine. Wait, what does that have to do with the inn? If I was hurt, wouldn't I go to a hospital or something? So he stops walking and turns to face me with a puzzled expression. You really aren't from around here. Where do you live? I don't know. She looks skeptical, but I don't blame her. I can't remember anything before I woke up by the water fountain a few minutes ago. Oh, well, we'll figure it out eventually. On second thought, this is not nearly as much skepticism as someone should show towards a stranger who woke up in town with no memory on how he got there. We will? Of course, that's how these things always work. What things? But for now, it sounds like I better start with the basics. Follow me. Still confused, I follow her as she marches into the inn. This inn, it doubles as a tavern. If you need a meal or a place to sleep, this is where you want to be. Normal so far. A rest at the inn also heals your wounds, so you should be I don't know if I want to keep doing this for her voice. Like, for her voice, this is what I think. This is how I would do it if I was her, yeah? A rest at the inn also heals your wounds. You should also come here if you're injured. A normalcy And normalcy disappears. Why? Why what? Why what? Why does sleeping... No, I'm gonna give her the deep voice. Why does sleeping at an inn heals wounds? Global Stalker, if you have problems because you're like, that's not how she sounds. I'm sorry, my dude, okay? I just like to mess around with these voices, cause why not? Why wouldn't it? Because you need medical attention. Aren't there hospitals here? Oh yes, hospitals are used for illnesses. Why can't an inn heal sick people? Why would they? We're going in circles. It makes as much sense as injuries heal when you sleep at an inn. Do you just like to argue or something? Before I can protest, a soft voice interrupts us. Oh, you're cute. Are you the innkeeper? Do you come from a place where inns don't heal you? A newcomer stares at me in fascination. Shiori looks like she thinks I'm crazy. Yes, I think so. That's weird. No wonder you're so out of sorts. If you come from such a backward place, the inns don't even that. Why does that matter? That's weird. No wonder you're so out of sorts. If you come from such a backward place, the inn don't even heal you? But inns, I mean hotels, they don't. Why would... You can't just sleep off major injuries. Wow! Relax. Here inns work the way they're supposed to. They heal everything except illnesses. Oh, and they can't revive the dead. I sure hope not. Let's go. I glance at the other girl, who gives me a confused shrug, and then I follow my guide back outside. Look at her face. I'm so mad that I don't have a mouse, but fuck it, you know? Over there is a church. Come on. What do you do here? Pray? Worship? What else would you do in a church? In this town, I have expected an answer like, you go to church to save your progress, or something equally ridiculous. Remember, when you pray, the gods reflect upon your life, and thereby record your deeds forever. So I was right. The thought doesn't comfort me. This isn't real life. It's an RPG. Am I dreaming? Why can't I remember anything about my real life except that this isn't it? Of course, you can pray anywhere. It doesn't have to be in a church. Okay. Then why are we here? Like, I'm a Christian. I go to church to have my soul saved, not, save my fucking progress. You look distressed. Did the gods smite your family? And now you're on a crusade against the heavens? What? No! Calm down. It was just a guess. Something is seriously wrong with this girl. Who meets a stranger and calmly guesses they're out to kill gods? Pretend to understand, ask about the... No, I want to know about your gods, okay? Like, is there like a type of Jesus Christ here? Or like, is it like, oh yeah, we sacrifice virgins every Sunday. It's pretty cool, honestly. It's like, what the fuck? Ask about the gods. So what gods are you worshipped here? It looks like a Christian church, but she clearly said gods, plural. You worship other gods? She sounds fascinated. I heard of such places, but it's rare to meet someone who doesn't follow our pantheon. Oh. The gods oversee every aspect of life, especially when it comes to adventuring. That's why the church is so important. I see. Okay, first of all, you guys gotta like comment down below if I should keep going with her deep ass voice. Because like, I could kind of do like, something like this, something like, yeah, that's a church, we say progress, there's an end, they heal injuries. What, they heal injuries? Of course they heal injuries, why wouldn't they? Like, I could do that, but I don't know. Comment them below. Deep voice or sweet and innocent? I don't really get what she means, but sure, why not? There are many different gods. Most of us follow the entire pantheon, but some people devote their lives to one god in particular. The god of healing, for example. You can discuss that with a priestess if you're interested. Maybe another time. But now I have to ask. What's up with the cross? Huh? That's a symbol of our religion. The vertical beam represents the realm of the gods. I wish I had a mouse so badly right now. I could be like, because I'm like going up and down with my mouse. Okay. The vertical beam represents the realm of the gods, extending from the underworld into the heavens. The horizontal beam represents our world, since our world intersects. The cross is a symbol of our relationship with the gods. That's a much better explanation than I expected, actually. Did you come from very far away? Yeah, I guess I do. Thanks for explaining. No problem. Now I just need to figure out what I'm doing here. There are still a few more places you should see. Many people sell their wares here. There are 2 shops in particular you should keep in mind. The equipment shop sells weapons and armor, and the alchemist sells potions. Potions? Healing potions, mana potions, etc. Did you say mana? Yes, if you're a mage like me, mana is critical. I feel dizzy. I'm in an RPG. What's happening? Has virtual reality come this far? Imagine someone like kicked your ass, right? But like what's it called in SAO? But something like that, right? And just put you in this game? Like, what the fuck? Do you want to buy anything now? No, I'm good. Are you sure? She reaches out and grabs a fistful of my shirt. Hey! It seems pretty flimsy. Starter gear, I have to guess. Is it a money problem? I suppose I can buy you some equipment just this once to help you out. Starter gear? Equipment? I stare at her. She sighs. Wait here. She disappears into the equipment shop and returns a few minutes later with clothes folded over her arm. She holds them out to me. This should provide a little more protection. You brought me clothes? Don't read too much into it. I just want to help you get a good start. Baka. But how do you know if they will even fit me? What are you talking about? When you buy gear at the equipment store, it fits. Put it on and find out. Outside? Why not? She's joking, right? She wants me to change clothes out in the open, in front of her and any random villager who happens to walk by. I have a little more dignity than that. I look around for something I can stand behind. Don't tell me you don't know how to equip gear. Are you sure I shouldn't do it inside? What's the matter with you? Some adventurers change their gear in the middle of a dungeon. Well, she insists. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. With an embarrassing shrug, I start to take off my shirt, but an exasperated groan from Shiori makes me freeze. Honestly, even most new adventurers don't equip all their gear first. Do you know how complicated that could end up being? You want me to put these clothes without taking mine off? Any adventurer can replace their equip gear like that. All the strange things she said finally come together in my mind. Wait a minute, you're talking like I'm an adventurer too. I don't want to fight monsters. Oh, you rather sit around and let other people solve your problems. What if you get caught in another monster attack? I won't always be there to save you, you know. If you don't learn a thing or two, you'll end up dead. But I glance around the townspeople who hid in their homes when the monsters came. Shiori must realize that what I'm thinking, because her enraged expression deepens. They live here, you don't. If you want to live here, you need a job. The easiest way to earn money is through adventuring. Most of the people here took on at least a few quests to get started. And don't you at least want the ability to defend yourself? You're such a low level. You're at such a low level. Quest? Leveling? This must be a weird dream. But I might as well enjoy it while it lasts. In the morning, I'll wake up to whatever my life is. I've always liked video games, so why not make the most of this dream? Alright, I'll become an adventurer. Finally, since you're a low level, I'll fight with you until you're strong enough to handle the monsters yourself. You're really lucky to be here, you know. Imagine if you woke up in high water to the north. The monsters around there are vicious. Aren't people born there? How do they become adventurers? With a lot of difficulty and pain. Great. Ready to equip your gear? Although it feels stupid, I tend to put the clothes she handed me. Not only does it fit perfectly, but my own clothes seem to vanish. Great! I look around in confusion, but my old clothes are nowhere to be seen. They must be somewhere. Let's grab a few simple quests. Wait. I give up on my own search and hurry after as she heads towards the town square. The building she leads me to is crowded. Adventurers stand everywhere, talking and practicing their skills. Welcome to the town hall. This is where adventurers train their skills, accept basic quests, and turn in completed quests. Also, if you ever want to know more about the world or join a guild, the town hall is a place to ask questions. She walks to a large signboard on one side of the room. Notice and scraps of paper cover it. These are the quests? Yep. You can get quests from people in town too, but minor ones are posted here. Fetch quests, monster bounties, and so on. Did you say fetch quests? Yep, like this. She snatches a scrap of paper from the board. The innkeeper needs 4 baskets of blueberries to make pie for this weekend. Now that we accepted the quest, we can go out, get the blueberries, and bring them back for our reward. It's called a fetch quest. Uh-huh. My video game dream is self-aware. What's next? Level grinding? She takes 2 more notices from the board. Here's a bounty for 10 whammers. 10 what? Whammers. They're a type of monster. This other quest is requested for 5 whammer pelts, so we can get these done at the same time. This is good. Quests like these will make it easier for you to learn experience without grinding. These people do know about level grinding. I shouldn't be surprised. This is my dream after all. If I thought about it, of course it will exist in the dream world. Is this lucid dreaming? I've heard about it, but I was never able to do it before. While she selects a couple more quests and explains them, my mind wanders. What else do I have control of in this world? Can I change the weather? Teleport? She mentioned level grinding after I thought about it. Maybe I can get her to bring up fast travel. Fast travel. Why are you staring at me like that? It's rude. Is there any way to travel from place to place quicker than walking? Yes, they're called horses. Faster than that, I mean. Dr. Tazizawa might be working on a faster method of transportation, but there's nothing available to people yet, as far as I know. Never mind then. Maybe I can only do it subconsciously? Ready to head out? Shouldn't I get a weapon first? You don't even have a weapon? Nothing at all? Fine, let's go. Go to the equipment shop and buy something you think you can fight with. I reached into my pockets in hope that my subconsciousness, despite not providing me with a weapon or knowledge of combat, gave me a wallet. No such luck. Oh, I don't have any money. I'll pay, but there's just once. You better pay me back as soon as you get enough money from fighting monsters. I will. She walks with me to the equipment shop. Under her impatient stares, I select a sword that is neither too unwieldy nor too expensive. She pays and shoves it into my hands and leads me back outside. I stare at the sword. It feels strange and unfamiliar. Am I really going to do this? Oh man. What's wrong? That clueless look on your face. You better stock up on potions. I'll be right back. She marches into the alchemist's shop and returns a few minutes later with several healing potions. Here! She hands them to me. With the sword still in my hand, it's difficult to hold the glass potion bottles. When I finally get them, I hold as still as possible. I don't dare to move, or they'll fall everywhere. What are you doing? Put those in your inventory. My inventory. Right. How do I do that again? I love this game. I don't know why. Seriously? Just put them in your inventory. Next you'll be asking me how to breathe. I stare at her in disbelief. Do I really have a magical inventory I can put these potions in? Is that where my clothes went? She scowls at me for a moment and then takes the potions from me. One by one she takes them and they disappear. How do you do that? I put them in my inventory. Would you show me how? Really? This is the sort of things you should have asked your parents about. Memories of my parents are fuzzy and faint in my mind, but I'm pretty sure they're not in this world, and I would stare at me in utter bewilderment if I asked them how to open an inventory. At best, they'll think I want to manage a store. Hey kids, remember to ask your parents to manage your inventory. No, forget the sex talk, forget talking about how to pay taxes and everything. You know what's more important? Learning how to open your inventory. Are you ready to fight or not? Oh right, sure. I glance at the sword in my hand. If I need to put it in my inventory, you should equip that. Oh, I have a mouse when I'm making choices? That's lame. It depends. How long is the sword? No, fuck it. What I learned in real life back's not... No, waist. I position the sheath on my waist. I've never worn a sword before, but it seems like the most common position I've seen. Good. What? I was afraid you might try something ridiculous, but at least you know how to position your sword. You're not as hopeless as I thought. Gee, thanks. I practice reaching for my sword. I should be able to grab it when I need it. One step complete. I have a sword within reach. The tricky part comes next. Just outside town, a great plain extends in all directions. To our north, it meets a dark line of trees. In the east, jagged mountain peaks stretch high into the sky. It looks peaceful, normal, like something I've seen back home. Then a winged monster soared overhead and ruined the feeling. That's how they sound in my mind. Whoa! Don't worry, they won't attack unless you intentionally aggro them. For now, let's stick to these guys. These are whammers. That's how they sound in my mind. They're so cute. Why are they called that? Walk up to one of them. A little hesitant, I eye the whammers. They're monsters, but they're kind of cute. They don't look very fast or strong, so it's probably safe. I take a few tedious steps towards them, the closest one. Immediately, a body compresses and then it flies towards me like a rubber ball and slams into my chest. With the air knocked out of me, I grasp and backpedal. Wham! You don't have to look so pleased with yourself. You did ask. A practical demonstration wasn't exactly what I had in mind. Now it's time to get your revenge. Jump in for a basic attack. I draw my sword, but hesitant. My hand fits nicely around the hilt, but the blade's unfamiliar weight makes me feel awkward. Worse, I can't help but realize the whammers only attacked me when I approached it. Now that I'm a safe distance, it ignores me again. Then they bounce around happily together. Are you sure we had to fight these things? Now you're feeling sorry for the monsters? They seem so innocent. I don't want to kill them. They seem so innocent, but they're like bloodthirsty monsters. It's like, we're gonna kill your family. We're gonna kill your family. Will you get a grip?
Don't think of it as killing. They respond just like we do. If you kill these whammers, they'll lose any items they had and be set back a bit, that's all.
Really? They don't die?
I can't believe you don't know something so basic. How did you even get here?
I don't know. I told you. I can't remember anything before waking up by the fountain.
Alright, memory loss.
I'm sorry.
Amnesia's so cliche.
I don't lose my memory on purpose.
Sure. Only for a basic attack. Just swing your sword at one of the whammers. Are you okay with it now that you know they'll respawn?
I nod, and I raise my sword. It feels wrong to hurt something so cute, but I remind myself that it was an RPG. I'll kill my way through hordes of these things without any qualms. With that in mind, I run forward and attack the whammers. They recoil as my sword strikes, then bounce towards me. I remember from the last attack and jump out of the way.
Evasion, nice.
She lifts her hand and a fireball appears. It crashes into the whammers with much more force than my attack had. With the smoke clears, they're gone. One pill, a potion, and a pile of gold lies on the ground. The pill I understand, but those monsters had items and gold? She gathers up the reward and gives me a withering stare.
Of course, they keep them in their inventory, which is more than I can say for some people. Ugh! Go, try another basic attack.
I'm slightly more confident this time. Although she still defeats the whammers in a single blow after I make my attempts, all the same, she seems pleased.
You're doing well. Now follow me. The blueberry bushes are this way.
Look at her, she's so cute. But she has an ugly voice. When we reach the blueberry bushes, she crouches and begins gathering them. I want to help, but I still haven't figured out my inventory. Where are you putting your potions then? What? Like, I still haven't figured out my inventory. Where are your potions?
I haven't done a simple quest like this in a while. It's nice. I remember picking berries when I was a new adventurer.
You're so much stronger than me.
That's because you're new at this, and the amnesia makes it worse. Even beginning adventurers know the basics.
I'm sorry.
You can make it up to me by helping me pick these berries.
But
Oh, you don't know how to use your inventory. I forgot.
She sighs, and beckons me closer. I step closer towards her. She plucks a handful of berries from the nearest bush and holds them out. I accept them, but like with the potions, I don't know what to do except hold them uselessly. She scans me up and down while I fidget, and then she nods.
Put them in your pockets.
Excuse me?
Inventory varies based on your clothes. Your pockets seem like our best bet.
I can't see this I can't see this ending any other way except with blueberry stains all over my pants. I'm not shoving blueberries in my pocket.
Oh yes you are.
Nope.
If you don't, I'll do it for you.
One look into her eyes convinced me she isn't bluffing. With a sigh, I put the handful of blueberries into my pockets and brace myself for them being smushed into a horrible, mushy mess. It doesn't happen. I cautiously look at my pants. They're fine. I reach into my pockets and pull out an intact blueberry. I return it just as easily. My pockets don't have nearly that much room. They apparently become portals to another dimension. Hitori bursts out laughing. What's so funny?
Your face! You look so shocked!
The blueberries! How? Where are they?
They're in your inventory now.
But that doesn't make any sense! She groans and fixes me with an irritated stare.
Even when you learn how to do something, you have the confused manner by questioning it. Explaining things to you is infuriating. Why bother trying? If you don't want me to...
No, I didn't mean it in that way. I'm grateful for your help. I really am. But you've done so much. Fighting with monsters, collecting blueberries can't help you a lot, and my questions annoy you. So why form a party with me? Why couldn't you could have sent me out here alone? Especially if it's so frustrating for her to deal with me, but I don't say that out loud. For a few minutes, she gathers the blueberries in silence. I help, even though I still feel strange to me. Maybe she isn't going to answer. Then, at last, she sighs. When I was new, it would have meant the world to me if I had someone help me out. No one did? No, I learned everything on my own. I'm sorry to hear that. Don't be. It made me who I am. You, on the other hand, would be doomed if I sent you out here on your own. I open my mouth to protest, but she's probably right. Instead, I watch quietly as she continues to collect blueberries. At last, she straightens. That should be enough. Ready to face the whammers again? Lead the way. We fight several groups of rammers as the day wears out. My awkwardness fades. As soon as I feel comfortable with the sword, I also feel different in a way I can't quite explain. When we get back to town, you can use your skill points. My what? This amnesia is really annoying. You're telling me. Each time we fought, you gain experience. Since you're new, fighting whammers was enough for you to easily level up. That's why we fought so many for a little bit of level grinding. Level grinding means... I know about grinding. You do? Great! Maybe your memories are returning. No, I just played old RPGs. I keep that thought to myself, though. After that last battle, you earn enough experience to gain a skill point. You can spend to learn a special skill. It will be something else you can do in battle except from your basic attacks. She looks at the sky, where stars twinkling softly above us. Stronger monsters come out at night. We should probably go home. Alright. This feels so strange, but I'm starting to enjoy it. Part of me doesn't want this room to ever end. When we get back, we return to the town hall. We'll turn in your quests here, but first, why don't you learn your first skill? How? Over here. She leads me to the corner of the room filled with wood trading dummies. Next to the area, a man sits at a table with a thick folder in front of him. I don't know why. Like, when she says, lead me into a corner of a room, you know what I was thinking? Like, I fucking hate that there's a mouse. But like, you just stand by a corner, you just like, level up. Then it just goes, learn your skill. Like something stupid like that, you know what I mean? Talk to him to exchange your skill points for a technique. A little uncertain, I approach the table. I like to use my skill points. Here, which skill would you like? He pulls a sheet of paper from the folder and passes it across the table to me. A list of combat skills, which level requires listed next to them. When I fought the whammers, I couldn't help but wish I was better at protecting myself from their attacks. It looks like the lowest level defense. I looked through the lowest level defense skills. What does shield do? That should be good for you. It lets you temporarily raise your defense against physical attacks, although it causes you mana to use it. Is that what you like to spend your skill points on? I returned the list to him. Yes, I want to learn shield. Good choice. You strike me as a tank. I don't bother to question why this world knows RPG terms like tank. I'm just going to have to go with the flow here. He opens his folder, pulls out the paper labeled shield, and hands it to me. It looks like instructions how to channel mana in my defense. His folder is filled with pages about other skills, so probably the most advanced techniques have entire booklets. Good luck. Thank you for your business. He closes the folder and looks down at the table, so I assume he's done with me. He must have taken my skill points somehow. Why question dream logic? Now what? Do I practice against the dummies? Yeah, if you want, but it's fine to wait for a real battle. I'll wait. After all the battles I fought earlier, I'm too tired to practice right now. Besides, the instructions don't seem too complicated. I should be able to figure it out when I try it. Okay. She leads me to a desk at the far end of the room. According to the sign above it, this is where the quests are turned in. Here are the quests we completed today. She passes me the notice from the board, along with the pelts, blueberries, and other fetch quests materials across the desk to the receptionist. You're in a party?
That's right.
Conversation ceased as the adventurers turned to stare at us. The town hall falls silent for a moment, but then the silence gives way to whispers.
Shiori's in a party?
Look, he has her as a party member. I look around in bewilderment. Did we do something wrong? Aren't parties common? Here are your quest rewards. I hope you know what you're doing. I take my share of the reward with more than a little confusion. It's mainly gold, although I feel like I've earned more experience for turning in these quests too. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Despite her polite words, her tone is chipped and angry.
And thank you for your concerns. We know exactly what we're doing.
Maybe you do, but does he? Huh? I'm clueless. I really don't know what I'm doing. I barely understand this world at all, let alone their reactions. My confusion prompts a new flurry of whispers and murmurs along the gathered adventurers. Shiori scowled and spins around. People scattered as she marches towards the door. I hurry after her. Outside, she stops a short distance away and puts her hands in her head in her hands. What was that all about?
I don't want to talk about it.
Even if this is just a dream, she seems upset. I don't want to see her upset, especially after how much she helped me during the day. Did I do something wrong?
No.
Then what?
I told you, I don't want to talk about it.
She storms off. Wait, Shiori! If she hears me, she doesn't look back. I start to follow, then stop. Maybe she wants to be alone right now. I only know her for a single day. She probably won't appreciate me appreciate me following her at a time like this. Well, it's late anyway. I should head to the inn and see about getting a room. At least I have a little money now. It should be enough. This is a nice place. I settle into my bed and close my eyes. What a strange day. Once I fall asleep, the dream will end. I'll wake up back in the real world and have a wild story to tell my friends. Maybe I'll be able to figure out what that last weird part was about. I'm tired from the battles. I sink into sleep. And we're gonna end it there. But why again? Because I don't know, man. I'm just gonna end it there. It's a new game, and I don't know like where to stop it, you know what I mean? And that seemed like a good place to stop it, so I'll end it there. Well, thank you, Global Stalker, for it's a good game so far. I like it. It's just I don't like the music. Like, I don't know what it is about the music. It's just you know? But I like everything else. It's a really good game. It's your typical Isekai story, you know? I like it so far. Anyway, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to see whenever I post, and leave a comment. Like, seriously, leave me a comment. Tell me if you want Shiori to have this voice, you know, her voice, or do you want me to go sweet like, nothing, But for right now, I'm gonna mark her as deep as fuck. You know, like, I'm starting to have sticky notes now, too, to be like, what voices have what? Because Riddle Joker, like, for so long, I just did different voices for everyone, you know? And it was really annoying to me. And maybe annoying to you, you know? So, I have, a sticky note on, like, how to do their voices. Anyway, that's about it. Yeah, why aren't you doing, the normal ending for Riddle Joker? Because it's basically nothing. Basically, the game ends after the festival. That's the normal ending. That's it. There's no epilogue. From all the Well, I YouTubed it because I don't want I don't want to play if there's nothing, you know what I mean? So yeah. Anyway, this got saying farewell, and as always, bye bye.